welcome back. For more than 100 years, the rivalry between the Ducks and the Beavers has been called the Civil War until now. Just last week, both Oregon and Oregon State announced they will no longer use the Civil War name to define their rivalry. And Marcus, you played your entire collegiate football career at Oregon State. What do you think about it no longer being called the Civil War?
I think this is interesting. There's two things. First of all, I kind of like the fact of maybe we shouldn't care, right? Maybe they shouldn't change that. Maybe that shouldn't be the thing that we're focused on. We should be focused on the systematic change, right? We should be focused on deeper things rather than maybe, painting Black Lives Matter on the streets or things like that. But, if the players really want to speak out and they feel like this is the right thing for them and they feel like that's going to make them more comfortable and they feel like this is them using their platform to move forward, I don't think there's a problem with it. I truly think that the players have the power right now, and I really like the fact that they're using their platform to say it. They're like, hey, man, I do not feel comfortable with this, regardless of however everyone else feels, right? I just think it's so interesting to me because when I played, it wasn't a big deal, right? I always saw, especially growing up in Oregon, when you talk about the Civil War, I'm like, oh, you talk about the game between the Ducks and the Beavers.
Right. You're not thinking about, like, the Civil War.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's the thing is I think now that they're taking that step, right? They're taking the step of, hey, man, we know what the Civil War was about, regardless, right? Regardless if that's what you want to focus on, you can focus on that. But I think if the players think that it needs to change, I think that's the right move is listen to the players, listen to the guys who are in the trenches basically and doing it. Just like I said, when I was there, I just wanted to beat the Ducks, man. I mean, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, we got Ducks and Beavers right here. So let's throw it out to the panel. What do you guys think about the name change? How about you, Anderson?
Yeah, some of the stuff that Tone said, I kind of agree at first. When it first happened, I was like, it's just a name, right? And what does it matter? It's still a rivalry game. But then I thought about it a little bit, talked to a couple of my buddies, former players, and they're like, we appreciate that Oregon State and Oregon did something in this situation to show that they cared about what's going on currently right now. And so I think, just on that side of, the universities making stepping up to the plate and saying, hey, we really do care about what's going on and we want to make a difference. We're going to change the name. So more power to it. But, for me, coming from South Florida, I didn't even know who the Beavers or the Ducks were until I got, to my first game. And I was like, this is awesome. And then my first Civil War. And I was like, man, this is awesome, man. This is a cool rivalry. This is a real rivalry. So, I see both sides to it. But, awesome to get the opportunity to change the name. And I think we should add a trophy to it too.
Yeah, well, that sounds good to me. Let's talk to our Duck on the panel right now. And Terrell, I know that Civil War, mainly people think about the football rivalry, but they call the basketball rivalry the Civil War as well. What do you think about the name change?
I thought about it. Coming from Portland, Kenny, as the Civil War, it wasn't exploited as anything about Confederate flag. As a kid, it wasn't even, it was all about rivalry. And then as you get older and you start, doing more research about things, and particularly now that's what's going on, it's all about, is it respect or disrespect? And the Civil War is about Confederate flag and it's disrespect. And so when we going through it, football was always more liable because, football programs and universities, you have more prestige in football, than any other sport because there's so many players. But the thing about it is that it was all about rivalry. It was all about competition. And so now that we're going through the Black Lives Matter, it is really about what's going on in the community, and it's not cool. Ken Body is not cool, man. There's some things that's going on with the Confederate flag, particularly in NASCAR, and the nuisance that's going on. It's just not cool, So I'm really growing up as an Oregonian. We understood about what the Civil War was all about. It was all about competition, but now in 2020, it's about disrespect. And I'm not with it. I'm not going for it, and I hope that they change it. And if they do that, I'm all for it.
All right. For the Ducks and the Beaver out there, do you have a name in mind? You have something that maybe they should change it to, or have you thought about it at all?
I haven't thought about it personally at all, because the Civil War was something that, I grew up on. Growing up on Channel 6 and Channel 12. We grew up on being from Portland of the Civil War, and people who are outsiders who come from California or Florida or other places, they didn't know about the rivalry that we had here at Oregon, in Oregon State. You know what I'm saying? So I understand their position. But from my position and what's going on now with the Confederate flag and what's going on now, it's a totally disrespect.
Right. So
And
you
so
think you think the name should be changed? We're getting towards the end of the program here, so I want Evanson. Do you have a name? Do you have a name that you'd like to see the rivalry called?
I haven't really thought about it, but I don't know, the Willamette Battle or something simple. But I think they should leave it up to the players, really, the former players and the current players. Just get some kind of names or get some high-profile guys and come up with a name. I think it's pretty cool that they can own it.
And everybody have their own opinion about it. And if you're not from Portland, if you're not from Oregon like me, there's different players all over the nation who grew up in Florida and go to Florida State or go to Michigan, and have the knowledge of understanding what that city and that state is all about. I'm an Oregonian. I'm from PO. I'm from Portland. So I know about Oregon State. And when that name is disrespect, and my daddy from Carthage, Arkansas, who picked cotton and was called the N-word and was disrespected, hey man, I cannot sit up as a Oregonian and sit up and say, that's cool. I can't do it. I just can't do it, man. I can't disrespect my daddy who's still living. I can't do it.
Yeah, that's a poignant thought. Really is. Terrell, Braden, Evanson, thank you all for taking the time to join us for this last hour. We could go another hour, really, with what we're talking about here tonight, but that does wrap up our Race and Justice Oregon Athletes Speak Out Town Hall here on KOIN 6. So if you missed any of the special, you can find it on our website, KOIN.com. And Marcus, thanks for being here. Thanks for giving your perspective to this discussion as well.
Thank you, my man, for letting me hop on with you.
No, I hopped on with you. That's what it was. For Marcus Greaves, I'm Ken Body. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.